everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, because it's good to feel good. And I've just checked out of my hostel and I'm heading back to the bus station, and I think my hat's gonna blow off any second now. Anyway, I'm heading back to the bus station, heading on to Keflavik Airport. I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie, I've really enjoyed my few days that I've had here in Iceland. And this is the thing I love about traveling, like, you know, when you've gone somewhere and it leaves you with a really good first impression, it like hopefully opens the door for you to come back in the future. And sure enough, I might just come back to Iceland in the future, whether I come back around this time of year again, or whether I go back in, let's say, the summer or something. I definitely wouldn't rule it out. And also, shout out to all the amazing people I've met on this trip in just in a few short days. You've all been lovely. But anyway, heading on to the airport now, and let's begin the long journey home. I guess you could say that's why mums go to Iceland. Okay, I've just made it to Keflavik Airport. I'll tell you what was quite interesting was seeing the volcanic eruption still ongoing at Grindavik, and it's interesting that I think this is like the 7th or 8th time that it's like erupted since 2021. So that's quite a cool sight to see. But anyway, I'm gonna go drop my suitcase off, head through to departures, and then wait for my flight. Okay, so they've uttered the dreaded D word. We're delayed, which is unfortunate. The reason being is because there's really bad weather conditions in London, so I think that's delaying like air traffic coming in and out of Heathrow. So I don't know how long this delay will last. They said it will be boarding shortly, but at the same time, I have got onward connections after that, getting my train home, and I'm kind of thinking at this point I'm probably not going to catch it. I will have to find another way around it, but yeah, this could be awkward. We're finally boarding. I don't want to be leaving Iceland. If I could stay here a bit longer, I definitely would do, but you've got to go home eventually, and I'm actually back at work tomorrow as well. So returning straight back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. I don't know why I'm quoting Eminem, but I'm tired, but hey ho. So we've just made it onto the flight. Yes, we are delayed, but hopefully we can make up for lost time on this flight. But I imagine by the time we land in Heathrow, I'm going to be cutting it so close to get back to King's Cross on my train home. Worst case scenario is I will probably have to like book my train onto a different journey later that evening, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, on flight, going home. Never want to be in this position, but at the same time, it's actually a really lovely day for flying, I imagine, apart from when we get to London. So, there's a few choice words to describe how I'm feeling today, but one of them that just popped up to me is stressed, because I've just landed at Heathrow, and for context, I was originally supposed to get a train around 5:30, which, if the timings were all right, then yeah, I would have caught that, but that's not happening anymore. I've now had to rebook it, and that's for 6:30. But given that, am I gonna catch that? Let's find out.
If only there was someone here to meet me. That would be just like old times. But anyway, now I've got to get to the Liz line, get to central London. Hopefully we can get some form of train. Okay, I've just made it to King's Cross. It's crazy to think the few hours that I've had, and to think if circumstances weren't all according to plan, I probably would have been here on time and be leaving at 5:30, but that's a lie obviously. So landed just around 5ish. I knew I wasn't going to catch the 5:30 train. I rebooked it for 6:30, missed the Liz line by seconds at 5:30, and yeah, and then I was like, oh okay, I'll have to rebook it again. But then as a little treat for myself, as like, you know, for getting through today, I've just won a bid on seat frog for first class on this train home, and I am proper chuffed right now. So, oh, I'm tired, and I'm not gonna get back home till about 11ish, but I'm chuffed with the first class upgrade. And also another caveat as well is I'm not back at work tomorrow until 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'm not complaining. Thank you very much, work, for giving me that time off for a bit of tomorrow. But yeah, we did it. And now we just gotta wait for the train. Finally on the train. Let's go home. Jesus, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, it's because the lads were just saying it the way this was last night. I've got myself a hockey chunky, and I think I'm just going to use that now to lead up to Christmas. Like every time I want to have a hot chocolate, I'm going to be like, no, I just want a hockey chunky. Okay, I've just got off the train in Darlington. I tell you what, that was just really nice. After all the hoo-has that I've had today, sitting in first class has been lovely actually. But we're now here in Darlington, you know, a bit behind schedule. I say a bit behind schedule, that's a bit of an understatement for today. But we're here, and I'm just now on the lookout for my mum, who should not be too far behind. Let's go find her. Hello, Mum. Hello.
I'm not meant to be here.
I know. Get in. Hello.
Hello.
Turn the lights on.
Hello. Hey. Hello. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hello, baby. Dory. Who is it? Oh, come here. Oh, missed you. And just like that, I am home. That journey home, give or take, should have realistically been about 13 hours today, like going from Reykjavik and all the way home. Because of the delays, that took up to nearly 16 hours. And I'm just like, I'm running on such low energy right now when I record this. I should realistically do this while I've got some energy tomorrow. But I thought, you know what, it's the end of the day. I'm gonna end it off here. And I just wanted to say, Iceland has been absolutely incredible. I often talk about, like, you know, going to places and, like, you know, wanting to leave, you know, having had, like, you know, a really good first impression and, like, you know, exceeding my expectations, etc. And sure enough, Iceland did just that. From all sorts I did out there, you know, from walking on a frozen lake to visiting the Gold Circle, Secret Lagoon, geysers, the waterfalls, Thingvellir National Park, seeing humpback whales, and ending off the trip in probably the best way possible, seeing the Northern Lights. And it often reminds me of when I saw the Northern Lights last night, being in Norway a few years ago when I saw them, and it was such a special moment. And I'm really fortunate we got some really good activity last night. But this trip's been absolutely incredible, and this is me saying right here, I'm not going to rule out going back to Iceland in the future. It was absolutely incredible, and I want to shout out some of the amazing people that I met on this trip, like, you know, even if it was just in conversation, or even if it was just like just bits and bobs of banter that we had. And especially shout out to Marco, Nico and Sammy, the American lads who I met. you guys are all just a great bunch. I guess you could say you're all scrumdiddly-dumptious, which has now become our little inside joke. But again, Iceland was absolutely incredible, and yes, I would not rule out going back to Iceland in the future. Yeah, no, it's been incredible, and now I have to return to reality tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow I'm back at work, and it's just like, But the good thing is I've got a short shift, so swings and roundabouts, I guess. But I've really enjoyed this trip. I'm gonna go to sleep now because I'm bloody knackered, but it's been a pleasure. Iceland, you've been absolutely incredible. And as always, I'm gonna sign off here, but leave you with some advice, and that is always to enjoy yourself, stay safe, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Thank you for watching, and peace.